Hey, what's up, my show people? Shells on here, bringing you another gaming live stream inside of Detroit Become Human. Now, today we are gonna be hopefully finishing this. I forgot to put the end on the live stream thing, but I'll probably do that after this live stream. But yeah. Gonna be doing Detroit Become Human. As you can see, I have face cam now, so hopefully everything's doing good. Anyways, let's get into the live stream, shall we? Yeah, Amanda's definitely gonna be pissed off at me. And I know I keep kind of doing that to my lip. It's because my lips are dry, not because I have a temptation or anything.
Hello, Connor. I thought you might enjoy a little cruise.
Yeah, sure, I'll push it.
I love this place. Everything is so calm and peaceful, far from the noise of the world. Tell me, what have you discovered?
I found 2 deviants at the Eden Club. I hoped to learn something, but they managed to escape.
That's too bad. You seem so close to stopping them.
Yeah, she doesn't like me too much because I keep failing her missions.
Lost, Connor. Lost and perturbed.
I thought I knew what I had to do. But now I realize it's not that simple.
You had your gun trained on those deviants at the Eden Club. Why didn't you shoot?
The truth.
I don't know. I don't know.
If your investigation doesn't make progress soon, I may have to replace you, Connor.
I am of no importance. The mission is all that matters.
At least I'm trusted again with her.
Hurry, Connor.
She doesn't care about me at all. All she cares about is getting the mission done. I hope you guys can hear me.
You're starting to piss me off with that coin, Connor.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
Hi, Hank. Shit, what's going on here? There was a party and nobody told me about it? Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose in. Even the FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Christ, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids. They knew the building, and they were very well organized. I'm still
And
trying
I'm
to figure out how they got
sorry
this
that
far
I
without being
didn't do
noticed.
one yesterday. I just had to wake up early today, so that's why I didn't do a live stream yesterday.
We have to make sure we check it out.
They attacked 2 guards in the hallway. Probably thought the androids were coming to do maintenance. They got taken down before they could react. One of the station employees managed to get away. He's in shock. Not sure when we'll be able to talk to him.
How many people were working here?
Just 2 employees and 3 androids. The deviants took the humans hostage and broadcast their message live. Then made their getaway from the roof.
The roof?
Yeah, they jumped with parachutes. We're still trying to figure out where they landed, but the weather's not helping. If you want to take a look at the video broadcast by the deviants, it's on that screen over there.
Okay.
Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of investigating for Detroit police.
What's that?
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife.
Androids investigating androids, huh? You sure you want an android hanging around? After everything that happened? Whatever. The FBI will take over the investigation. You soon be off the case.
Pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
What a fucking prick.
You said it,
I'll be
Hank.
nearby. If you need anything, just ask.
Alright, well, let's have a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
We
Okay,
ask that you
Lieutenant.
recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
Think that's RA9?
Deviants say RA9 will set them free. This android seems to have that objective.
Oh.
See something?
I identified its model and serial number.
Anything else I should know?
No. Nothing.
That seems a bit suspicious, Connor. And why I haven't used camera yet in any live streams is because I only got the camera today. better explore everywhere. There's this I haven't checked yet. Better check that out. Instant break-in.
They didn't break in?
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in the hallway. The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
That seems a bit suspicious, if you ask me.
We stored the station androids in the kitchen. There's no evidence that they were involved, but we didn't know what else to do with them.
Where's the kitchen? Oh, is it through here, Hank? No. Why did you come out here, Hank? Incident was captured. Camera. I know that. What I don't know is where the kitchen is. Is it in here? Yeah, I think it's in here. Look for reactions.
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
State your model.
Model GB300. Serial number 336-445-581.
Has anybody accessed your memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
Were you present when the deviants broke in?
I do not remember.
So, probably someone messed with your memory.
Run a diagnostic.
All systems fully operational.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
One of you saw the attack on the surveillance cameras and said nothing. Which means there's a deviant in this room. And I'm going to find out which it is. Why should you all be destroyed if only one is deviant? Turn yourself in, or 2 innocent androids will be shut down because of you.
I think it's... maybe... I don't know. Let's try...
If you give yourself up, maybe I can convince the humans not to destroy you.
Let's try threatening.
You're going to be switched off. We're gonna search your memory and tear you apart piece by piece for analysis. You're going to be destroyed. Do you hear me? Destroyed!
I think it's the far left one.
The deviants have just been caught. They gave you up. There's no point in lying. You know everything.
All of them seem bad. I guess torture.
Biocomponent 8451 regulates the heartbeat. Without this module, you'll shut down in exactly 63 seconds. I could put it back, but you just have to tell me the truth. Are you the deviant?
Yep, I knew it was him. Oh god. Uh-oh.
I need help.
This is bad. I can't do anything. I think this is the first time that one is been. Okay. Oh. Can you hear my voice properly? Because I can't tell, because obviously I'm not watching my own live stream. Okay, good. And Connor didn't die, which is also good.
It's a deviant. Stop it.
Save Hank or attack? I'll save Hank. Uh-oh, I think Connor died.
Good thing you were here. Otherwise, I'd... Connor.
No, Connor.
Connor, no.
That sucks. Well, at least we get a replacement Connor, but still. At least I saved Hank. I risked my life to save him. I forget all that happened last time. I think might be heading over to a bridge of sorts. I don't know.
Hello? I'm looking for Rose. Is she here?
What do you want with her?
I need to talk to her.
She doesn't want to talk. Go away.
Please, I really need to see her.
I'm Rose. What can I do for you?
I was told you could help us.
Help you?
It seems like she wants to. Wait. I'm gonna try to watch
Come on.
your live stream.
It's better if we talk inside.
Okay.
Do you think we can trust him?
I say we can. But all my live streams?
Come in.
Like of this game or in
your
general,
name?
like all my...
She's running a fever.
We've spent the last few nights outside. She's exhausted.
There's a spare room upstairs. You can put her to bed and I'll bring her something to eat. Adam, will you show them upstairs?
all of the Detroit Become Human live streams. You should try to, because Detroit Become Human is a pretty good game. I think I was told to go upstairs, so I'll do so. This probably will be the last Detroit Become Human live stream, because it might be over after this.
I'm fine, Gar. We can't stop because of me. I've got to get across the border.
You need rest. Get a good night's sleep and we'll set off again tomorrow.
Why do humans hate us? We didn't do anything wrong.
Maybe it's a misunderstanding. Maybe they just need time to understand what we really are.
Why can't we just talk to each other?
100% from that comment and from what I already know, Alice is definitely an android child.
I don't know what you like, but I made you Rose's world-famous spaghetti. You'll be back on your feet in no time. There's something for her fever.
Thank you.
I'll get these washed and dried.
Sleep tight, Alice. We'll be downstairs if you need anything.
Now me and Luther are close.
Get some sleep. And tomorrow, you'll be stronger than me. I'll stay with her a while.
Okay, I'll just leave you to that, Luther. I'll go talk to Rose.
I'm Kara. This is my son, Adam. I'm Rose, but you know that already. Come and have a seat, Kara. So are you gonna tell me what a deviant's doing in the snow with a little girl?
Her father was beating her. When I saw what was happening, something snapped inside of me. All of a sudden, I felt like her life was more important than mine.
I'm
I
not
had to protect
sure that that's really
so we ran away.
that sincere. It's more of just telling the honest truth than that, but
I don't know how to thank you. Alice wouldn't have survived another night outdoors.
I just try to lend a helping hand when I can.
You and your son live here alone.
My husband passed away 2 years ago.
that
Adam and I,
sucks.
we've just been trying to scrape by. We grow vegetables to sell at the market. We'll never be rich, but there's always food on the table.
Why are you helping us? Most humans hate androids.
My people were often made to feel their lives were worthless. Some survived, but only because they found others who helped them along the way.
We've heard you help androids cross the border. Can you help us?
The only way is over the river, and it's mostly frozen in winter. It's very risky. And after that android speech on TV, everybody's on edge. It's probably safer for you to stay here until things settle down.
We can't keep hiding like this.
You
Alice
want
needs to
to
feel safe
stay
again
up
in her
all
own life.
night? I mean,
We have to get across that border.
I
No matter
can.
what. Please. You've
I
gotta
don't
help
know
us.
if I'll be able to because I might end up
Rose, come
passing
quickly.
out and sleeping sometime within the next 5 hours or so, but I'll try to.
What's going on?
It's Mary. She just shut down.
We escaped together. We used to talk about what we would do once we got across the border. I loved her. I loved her more than anything. What will I do without her?
This game's gonna make me cry. It's sad.
Let's let them be.
Alice? What are you doing? You should be resting.
I wasn't sleepy.
I'll have her stay because she'll eventually learn about this stuff anyways.
Come on, Alice.
She didn't want to stay in her room any longer. You all right, Kara?
Yes. I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
We can't hide them. Not after what those deviants did today. It's too dangerous. Do you know what will happen if the police find them here? We'll go to prison, Mom. Do you understand me? Prison! Adam!
We've already talked about this.
No! I won't back down this time.
I
You're gonna
mean,
ruin our lives.
going
and
to
for what?
prison.
For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive. You're alive. They're nothing. And none of this would be happening if Dad was still here.
I will not stand for that kind of talk.
I'm not going to prison because you want to help these freaks.
That is enough, Adam! That's enough!
Same could be said about you, Adam. And same has been said in the past about you. Probably.
Don't mind him. Sometimes he just boils over. It's been hard since his dad passed away. But he's a fine boy.
Yeah.
I'll go see about getting you
He's
across the
fine.
bridge, okay?
He's just still upset that his dad has been gone for 2 years already. Okay, I'll just wait for her, I guess, to get back in here. Oh, there's something I could read. World War III. Who would win it? That's a little too real. Let's go to another. Oh my goodness. An Android starts out at $899. My goodness, that's a lot. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you're literally buying a pretty much human being in a sense, but that's still expensive. Yeah. Look around, check on Alice, talk to Adam. Okay.
You know what happened back there, don't you? You know that you don't want to tell me?
Well, let's just let it go. If she doesn't want to talk about it, she doesn't have to talk about it.
The police. It's the police. What are we gonna do?
Find evidence of.
We have to open the door. I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh.
I knew it.
I gotta hide the evidence that deviants were here. Oh, there's evidence here.
Just keep calm, Adam, and everything will be alright.
Oh, I mean, if I'm able to find everything in time, everything will be alright. Oh. There we go.
Good evening, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. We've had reports of androids in the area. With all this deviant business going on, you can't be too careful. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
I don't mind.
May I come in?
Of course.
I mean, it's
young
not
man.
like I'm a deviant or
Good evening.
anything.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'd love one. Have you noticed anything unusual recently? Any unexpected visitors?
No. No, nothing in particular.
Okay, I'll go get you coffee.
Is anyone else in the house?
No. No, just us.
Do you have any androids here?
No, there are no androids here.
Okay, your coffee's here.
Don't move!
No, Luther!
I should have said Alice was there. But then again, he would still probably have shot Luther.
You're gonna have to finish the journey without me.
No, Luther.
Luther!
Every android that I care about is dying. First Connor, now Luther. This is just a live stream of devastation.
Get yourselves ready. We leave tonight.
And Luther didn't even look like an android. But the cop's like, oh crap, better shoot him. Cops in this game are just spray and pray. They're just like, oh, just all spraying whenever they get scared.
Now humans know.
It was a mistake to reach out to them. They'll never negotiate with their slaves. We should have shown them that we're prepared to fight.
Violence is never the answer. Dialogue is the only way. I'm sure the humans will listen to us.
And I just realized that my camera is mirrored for some reason.
He died for the revolution,
because
and he won't be the last.
this shirt says this is what an epic gamer looks like, but on the live stream it doesn't look like that at all.
And now what are we gonna do?
Stores across Detroit. All sell it. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores? They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m. No violence. We free our people, get them out of there before the police come. This is a night our people will remember.
I mean, yeah, because
I've been waiting a long time for this.
This is the event that will probably set them free.
Look, this way, quick!
It's okay, they're gone.
There's probably even more police in the area. We should be careful.
Yeah, probably more police. I mean, why wouldn't they be? They literally saw broadcasts of you guys. So they're trying to find you everywhere. Oh, are we breaking all the androids out?
That's what we are to them. There's merchandise on display in a shop window. Soon they'll know what we really are. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. We'll neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
What are we waiting for?
Secure the area, get into the shop. How do
We're
we
gonna
do
sweep the
that?
plaza. Make sure we're not disturbed.
And how do you want to deal with the shop window?
Not now, one problem at a time.
Okay, now what's next?
Oh.
Next.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
You should change the background.
You're free.
Of what? Of my background for my face cam?
You're free.
Surveillance drone. We need to get rid of it.
It won't be easy to reach.
Oh, my YouTube channel? Yeah, probably. But I can't change it right at this moment.
Marcus!
Yeah, I know it's Ninja Turtles.
There it is.
How do we get over there, though? Oh, we gotta do a bit more over here. Apparently. Or just look at them. Okay. How do we get inside though? We gotta steal a truck, but how do we do that? Analyze.
You see the alarm system?
I see bars in front of us.
It won't be easy to get in.
Find how to break the window. Okay. Made July 2038. Made May of 2036. And there's the camera.
Found it.
Oh. That's where we gotta go. Neutralize the alarm system. Well, let's see where it leads to. And see how we neutralize it. The sewers? Oh, this. You just gotta get in there and convert them.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
That's the alarm network, alright. Let's destroy it. Or neutralize it so it won't work. Okay, now we just gotta steal the truck.
Marcus, watch out!
Let's hide. okay, I think that worked somehow, even though literally shined the light on me.
Nice job, Marcus.
How are we still a truck though? Do we go on this vehicle? Cause that's where I... Oh. Do we get on this pole? No. Why do we do that? Oh, we go over that way. Let's convert these guys first. Before we open the gates, so that we don't get in trouble.
There. Nobody should bother us now.
Okay, now we gotta do is... Oh, there's a lot.
What are we waiting for?
You're gonna kick it open? Or climb over? Yeah, you're gonna climb over smart.
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out. I wonder what you'd do without me.
Probably be out fine. I mean, I could have found that myself, and all use existed was to kill everyone. So, yeah. Do I drive the truck now? Crash into the store, crash into... Oh, crash into the store. Why not?
Looks like we're ready to make some noise. I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
Killing people and crashing into things is fun to you?
Cop's gonna be here any minute. We gotta go.
Wait, Marcus, we can't just leave our people behind.
It's too late, North. We failed.
Stay where you are. This infraction is being reported to the police.
Marcus, we did it. All teams succeeded. Our people
I
are free.
didn't
We're
forget
heading back to
about
Jericho.
the drone. I just
We screwed up.
didn't know how to
Our people
do
are still
the
prisoners
drone.
in that fucking store, and it's all our fault.
No, it's my fault. I messed this up. At least our other team succeeded.
How could you get this so wrong? I thought you knew what you were doing.
I did what I could. I'm sorry that's not enough for you.
No, it's not enough. This is a war we're fighting with the humans. If we fail, they'll destroy us. The fate of our people is in your hands. You have to succeed. You have no choice.
I'm sorry, North. Probably should have went and done the drone thing, but that didn't happen. Well, I don't know what ending I'll get because there's loads of endings to this, and like I obviously done and messed up on everything so far. Let's see if I can make it up by the second half or so of the live stream.
Jesus Christ.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it.
You died in my arms. And now you're back here as if nothing happened. Fuck you.
Kamsky left CyberLife 10 years ago. Why did you want to meet him?
This guy created the first android to pass the Turing test. And he's the founder of CyberLife.
Oh, so
Anybody
we're
can
meeting
tell us
that
about
dude.
deviants, it's him. Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson.
When are
Detroit
you
Police
gonna
Department.
end
I'm
your
here to see,
live stream?
Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Probably
Please,
when
come
I'm
in.
done with the game.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here. But please make
Which
yourself
might
comfortable.
not happen for like an hour or so. Okay, I'll wait for the android. Oh.
Nice girl.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century. It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Why did I stand? We stood up at the same time.
Elijah will see you now.
I didn't even see her come.
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Something in the Deviant's program seems to emulate emotion. We thought you might know something about how that occurs.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
I have no side.
Yeah.
I was designed to stop deviants, and that's what I intend to do.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you... what do you really want?
What I want is not important.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, we'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. What is it really? A piece of plastic containing a human? Or a living being? With a soul?
Don't shoot her.
It's up to you to answer that fascinating question.
I don't want to shoot her.
Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out of here.
What's more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being. Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know. Fascinating. CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You preferred to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Hank sure appreciates it. Don't jump off. Okay, sitting's good.
I was wondering where you were.
I needed to think.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world. We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
I panicked last night. We should have succeeded. I cannot afford to make mistakes like that.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us.
Sucks.
They'll never give us our freedom.
If they won't listen, we'll fight.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
Pretty great, actually. Until,
I was caring for an old man. He was like a father to me. He showed me that humans and androids can live together. What about you? You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
We all have something we want to forget. But you need to know where you come from to know who you are.
My life started when I arrived in Jericho. What happened before is my business.
okay. Apparently I unlocked the red path. That's strange. That's sweet.
This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't do this.
You rather kill a whole bunch of people.
We'll make them understand.
But
This
you
is the only
won't
way.
sacrifice your own life to
There are androids here who could join us.
to save.
The more we are, the stronger our message.
Okay, let's convert this one.
You're free.
Let's see, where are all they? Uh-huh.
You're free. Come with us. You're awake now. You're free now.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? You get back here!
Leave him alone. He's chosen to be free. You're free. I need to block the street.
And that works. Convert more anger. Oh, it's a caramel.
You're free now.
Come on, every android. Be free with us.
Hey! Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order!
We're not armed, so.
Christ! Dispatch is Control 457. I got a lot of androids down here. I don't know, hundreds, thousands. They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street. Fuck if I know.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent.
We
should
can't
just stand our
attack.
ground, even if it means dying here.
Dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
We have to show them we won't back down. We stay right here.
Disperse! This is your last chance! We have to make a statement. We have to stay put no matter what.
Please, Marcus. We can't let them slaughter us without fighting back.
I'm sorry, but
We're not moving.
that won't solve anything by attacking them.
Marcus, what are you doing? They're gonna kill us all.
Marcus ended up dying, but it was for a good cause.
No! No!
We have to go north.
No, no!
We have to go!
What will Amanda have for me this time that she'll be mad about?
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I thought Kamsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did. But you chose not to ask.
Silent is just probably for the best.
Did Kamsky design this place?
He created the first version. It's been improved significantly since then. Why do you ask?
I'm not a unique model, am I? How many Connors are there?
I don't see how that question pertains to your investigation.
Where does CyberLife stand in all this? What do they really want?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions.
How are you supposed to find answers if you don't ask questions to get the answers?
Find the deviants, or there will be chaos. This is your last chance, Connor.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. We just need more time, I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to CyberLife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
Talk to Hank. Oh, I plan to.
We can't just give up like that. I know we could have solved this case.
So you're going back to CyberLife?
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
I know we're on the right side. Humans created us.
That's
They're
not
our
what I
masters.
meant.
No machine should rebel against its creator.
When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place, you put yourself in her shoes. You showed empathy, Connor. Empathy's a human emotion.
You're wrong, Lieutenant. My actions were determined by statistical data. I'm not a deviant. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not programmed to say things like this, but I really appreciated working with you. With a little more time, who knows? We might have even become friends.
Well, well, here comes Perkins, that motherfucker. Sure don't waste any time at the FBI.
We can't give up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected. I know the solution is in there.
Listen, Connor.
If I don't solve this case, CyberLife will destroy me. 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
the basement is on my desk. Get a move on. I can't distract him forever.
Take key from. Hurry to. What room? That room?
Hey, Connor. I'm talking to you, asshole. Where are you going? Wouldn't any plastic pricks around here, or did anybody tell you?
I'm registering the evidence in my possession. But don't worry. I'm going to leave. Though I'm certainly going to miss our bromance.
Son of a bitch! Hold on, man. Gotta fucking move on. Fucking androids.
I despise that dude. He's the only one I truly despise in this.
Hank's password. What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose? Stupid idea. It's not Hankish enough. Ridiculous. No one would have a password like that. Obviously.
Sorry.
Where is Jericho? The answer's here somewhere. Not much time. Gotta think fast. The deviant who took a child hostage.
We need something for him.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
Marcus was destroyed, but the deviants must have a new leader. Where are they hiding?
The truth is inside.
The truth is inside. What was it trying to tell me? One of the deviants that hacked the TV station with Marcus. It must have known where the deviants are hiding.
It needs this.
I reactivated you so you could help me. I must find Jericho.
I don't recognize your voice. You're not one of us. I'll never tell you where Jericho is. Now leave me alone!
Try to trick him. Okay.
We ask that
Welcome
you recognize
back.
our dignity,
our hopes, and our rights.
Okay.
Who's there? Who are you?
Everything is all right. Don't worry.
Marcus? Is that you? I tried to reach you, but the deviant hunter stopped me.
You stopped him from finding me. You saved me. You saved Jericho. You'll be all right now. I came to take you home. Give me the location to Jericho. We've got to leave now.
The location of Jericho? Yes. Yes, of course. Marcus? Is that you, Marcus? Don't leave me, Marcus!
Sorry, but had to get
I've been dreaming about
information
this since
somehow.
the first second I saw you.
Don't do it, Gavin. I know how to stop the deviants.
You're off the case. And now, it's gonna be definitive.
I just knocked him out. He'll probably be up and being a jerk as usual.
Looks like someone's been snooping around. Oh, shit. Get the alarm. Now!
Alright, that's a lot. Taking forever to load. My goodness. There we go.
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right. We're almost there.
Okay. I mean, it's better than being in this hellhole where they're literally killing every android in existence right now. not really much going on. Not until we get there, which... Oh, wait. It's probably a bad idea.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
Okay. This definitely will get a copyright claim, probably, but then again it hasn't played for too long, so maybe not.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right?
I'll try to. I'm not sure Kara has a phone or anything, but I'll try to.
Let's go, Alice.
Okay, Jericho. Okay. That's not where I was, but okay. Everyone would have met up if Marcus didn't die. At least Connor and Kara will meet up for the second time, in a sense. Okay, how? We just get in this way, or what? Okay, I guess we're going to the fire then.
They look like just people who want to be free. Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army.
How do you feel? I'm hot and cold at the same time.
I mean, that is...
I'll try to find this Marcus. The last bus leaves in 2 hours and it's on the other side of town. We'll go as soon as we have passports. Will you be okay?
Wait, I'm controlling Connor now?
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they
Yeah.
destroy us.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines would have
Don't catch anyone's attention.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities
What?
will come to
Okay.
collect your android. Under
Gotta find the
should you
leader.
try to destroy your
Which definitely ain't Marcus anymore because he died.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
The androids weren't doing any harm.
Find the new leader.
The cops just cut them down. No sheer courage. There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived, and they opened fire. We got to they're only machines, Wendy. They look like just people who want to be free. Following the android crisis and the neutralizing...
Are you north? I'm with a little girl. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
Detroit is under curfew. There are soldiers everywhere looking for androids. You're safe here. You should wait a while before you leave the city.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah,
You might be safer here until things calm down.
it's
One of
probably
us
a
is
good
working for the
idea.
State Department. He has electronic passports that he can easily modify. I'll have him give you one.
Thanks for your help.
You said you were with a little girl? You know humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Okay, well, return to Alice. Okay, I'll try to find her again. I left her somewhere, but this place is very similar looking.
Alice.
She's definitely an android.
She wanted a mom. You wanted a little girl. You needed each other to survive. In the end, what difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Maybe that's what it means to be alive. Forgetting who we are to become what someone needs us to be. She loves you. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the one you wanted her to be. Out of love for you.
Gosh dang it. The cutscene showed Alice, but doesn't show her anymore. Where is she?
We've got to do something. We can't just stand by and let them slaughter it.
I kind of forgot where Alice is. Is he over here? Probably. Yeah, she's over here.
Kara, is there something wrong? We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes. Forever.
Yeah.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our people are shutting down one after another, and there's nothing we can do for them.
President Warren says we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated. Marcus would know what to do.
He's the one that got us into this mess.
He gave his life for our cause.
He put us all into danger by provoking humans. How much longer before they find Jericho now?
At least he fought for us.
That's enough! Marcus is gone. It's up to us now to decide the future of our people.
Even though Simon didn't agree with what we did, he is standing up for Marcus when he's dead, while Josh, who wanted the thing,
Gather up all the guns
isn't sticking with Marcus's decision after all.
You're making a mistake, North. You will not buy our freedom with blood.
Wait,
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating
is
Jericho
this a
and finding
memory, or am I in my own mind? And Amanda's actually dead or something. Oh, it's just a memory. Stop north.
I've been
Why
ordered to take you alive.
resort to shooting her?
But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
You're one of us. You can't betray your own kind.
Instructions.
Don't force me to neutralize you.
You're Connor, aren't you?
I was busy reading.
I've heard about you. The famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you're looking for. You're not one of them. We are your people. We're fighting for your freedom too.
Shut up! You're coming with me!
You never had any doubts. Never behaved irrationally as if there's something inside you. Something stronger than your program.
They say
You're one of
nothing.
us. Join our cause. Join your people. It's time to decide.
Come on, let's become deviant.
They're going to attack Jericho.
What?
We have to get out of here.
Shit!
I mean, might as well become deviant since they'll destroy me anyways for doing what I just did and not following the rules and stuff, and also not doing my job in the first place.
Rats in a maze.
No.
Over there.
What the? Let me go. There.
Hurry this way!
They're coming from everywhere. Our people are trapped in the lower deck. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are explosives in the hold. If the ship goes down, the humans will have to evacuate. Our people can escape.
We'll never make it down there. There are soldiers everywhere.
We have to blow up Jericho. It's our only chance.
I'll go.
No, Connor, no.
See if you can help the others. I'm gonna find the detonator. Don't worry. I always accomplish my mission.
Yeah. Yeah, you do, Con.
You've chosen your side. But it's too late. Run. Get out of here.
I'm running, but I'm not getting out of here.
Don't let it get out. They give you any trouble at all. Affirmative, welcome.
That SWAT team or whatever they are don't know how to do their job properly. I'm telling you, if I was a part of the SWAT, I would definitely look every single way. But good thing they're not, because then Connor would be dead. And I don't want him to die again. You're not hurting any of us. Or maybe you are. Oh, never mind.
Are you alright, Clara?
Yes, I'm fine. We
can't stay here.
There's more down there! Follow me! Come on, this way. Affirmative, we'll go.
Secure this area.
That's not really securing the area if you don't check every area.
Please don't kill us.
On your knees, now.
Don't hurt us. We haven't done anything wrong. Please.
Shut up.
Get out of here. I am the true justice in this camp.
You saved us. Quick, run!
Gamma squad out. Tango!
Stop!
Climbing seemed like the best option in that situation.
Don't move!
We surrender, don't shoot! Go! Join the others!
No, android left behind. Just what happened.
It's all over. This is the end of Jericho.
The end of Jericho, but the rise of android freedom.
Way out. We're safe, Alice.
Stop!
Get down.
Yeah, it's better to play dead.
Please don't kill me.
Because if we play dead, then definitely won't shoot us.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Quick, we gotta go.
There's a lot of action going on.
Don't move! Go and join the others.
Yeah. Yeah, you better run
That bomb's
from
gonna
it.
explode! We gotta get out of here!
Follow me.
Oh, you're putting me in this position of running. You know I don't do the greatest under pressure. But apparently I do because I was under a lot of pressure in that fight of me possibly dying, but
They detonated
ended
an
up
explosive in the
succeeding
hold.
in the end.
The ship is sinking, sir.
The men to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
This isn't over.
One of us, one of us, one of us. Oh my goodness, I got a whole bunch of points from that. What am I supposed to be doing? Talk to the people?
I thought I'd killed you on that highway. I'm sorry I put your lives in danger. I was just a machine, taking orders. It wasn't really me. What are you going to do now?
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now. We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border.
I hope you make it out safely. You deserve some happiness. After all
Yeah.
you've been through.
Everyone in this game deserves happiness, and in real life. Oh, I gotta talk to North.
The humans won't take any risks. They're rounding up the androids and taking them to camps for extermination. In a couple hours, we'll be the only ones left. I know how important Marcus was to Jericho. And to your people.
He gave his life for us. He gave us the hope we lost and the courage to fight. We'll never forget him.
How many survived the attack?
A few hundred. Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. We'd all be dead if you hadn't detonated that bomb. Where are we supposed to go from here?
I hear Canada is a good place to go. You just gotta remove your little android piece that detects that you are one, and then you'll be able to be free.
They might join us. And shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the Cyberlife Tower?
They trust me. They'll let me in.
I mean, that'll work
Connor
too.
gets suicide.
If anyone stands a chance of infiltrating Cyberlife, it's me.
If you go there, they'll kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
If Connor dies, hopefully another Connor is able to replace him. If not, and if so, it still will be devastating. Oh, I gotta talk to more of them. It's not really giving me an option to talk to all the crowd of people. Only the main dudes.
Marcus gave his life for our people. He showed us that we can choose our own destiny. But he is not here to guide us anymore. Now it is up to us to finish what he started. Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are in camps right now, being destroyed. The time has come for us to make a choice. One that may decide the future of our people. They wanted a war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom. And we will win, or we will die trying.
Oh. Wait, what? I missed something at the very beginning? Oh, that's probably what would have happened if I didn't try to save them or whatever.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
And what's that killing loads of...
Madam President!
What?
Madam... Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The Deviant leader
I'm
has
controlling
not been located
the
yet, but we will soon
girl
track it down
now.
and neutralize it.
Please!
A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapons stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm
This is strange.
I have no information on that at this time.
Please!
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Madam President!
No, it's not.
Madam President!
Is it true that androids make up 60% of the armed forces? Is our army still able to ensure our homeland security?
We neutralized all military androids the second their reliability came into doubt. We have called the National Guard for reinforcement. Our armed forces are fully operational and are able to ensure our homeland security. Thank you. That will be all.
I just wanted to get that done and over with because I didn't want to control her.
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well, that was easy. Obviously, no one knows that Connor was part of where Jericho was because they get shot all willy-nilly, so they don't have a clue on what kind of androids there were, so. And obviously, Connor had a hoodie, which kind of made it where he didn't look, like, at all what he looks like now, except for maybe his face, obviously. But not his clothes or
Follow
his
me.
hair.
We'll escort you.
Thanks, but I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
Agent 23 identified. Connor Andrew identified. Agent 47 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
It showed red on me coming in. Does it detect that I'm a deviant now? Probably, but no human is smart enough to realize that. At least not any that I'm near. Unless it does that for androids, then that's also a very likely possibility.
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Stop elevator before 31, neutralize the guards. I'll do it at let's see. Let's do that. That was epic. Now I will change the elevator destination.
Your identity and destination.
Let's do
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated.
Okay.
Access authorized.
I mean, it might have worked with either Connor's voice or the agent's voice,
20
but
minutes.
probably
That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
was agent's voice.
You
Sure,
alright?
why not? Let's talk.
I'm really cold.
Come on, let's go find this bus. Oh god. massacre happened here.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
No, please don't hurt me. Stop on your knees.
What are we gonna do? We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. I'm going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
We kinda can't save them unless we sneak up behind them and hit them, but
I didn't do anything.
I don't think that Kara is that skilled.
The more you look, the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. I'm freezing my nuts off.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
That's a high risk. Gotta wait until it's a low risk.
Hurry up, get in.
Sure, why not?
Look over there. It's Jerry's.
It's the Jerry.
We can't help them. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave them. They're going to kill them.
Let's save the Jerrys.
Okay, let's go.
Though it might cause us to die or whatever.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're going to...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No. No! Please!
Oh, I was supposed to do that. I thought I was gonna sneak on through and whack them in the head once they did. Find a weapon. Frick. Approach slow.
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you. Where's the little one?
She's alright. She's hiding nearby.
Don't you
Go
have
before
a
they see you.
gun, Kara? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't condone in any killing or anything, but if you need to, you have a gun. Yeah, I can't do anything until this guard looks back. You gonna look away, good? Okay, good. It's a good thing androids could detect if it's high risk or not, because then this would definitely be difficult.
The checkpoint. We have passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
Is there another way?
We could take a detour, but we might miss the bus.
Maybe it's better to be safe.
I mean, let's that's 11 minutes. We gotta go to the risky checkpoint because we don't have enough time to go through the safe path.
Whatever happens, don't panic, okay? Just stay calm.
ID, please.
Here you go.
You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
We're going to take a bus across the border. Put my daughter someplace safe until things calm down.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
She's sick. A bad flu.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Yeah, don't worry, there's no deviants here. Definitely not.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
You dropped this.
Yeah, shooting wouldn't have done anything good. It would just get us killed.
Today, November 11th, 2038, is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We have been fighting to liberate our fellow androids from the camp since dawn. We won't cease hostilities until our people are free and negotiations
And of course, North is resorting to killing everyone.
There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
That's not gonna get your message to be clear, North.
Shit.
Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. Convert androids. Apparently I have to do a specific one and not do just any random one. I'm pressing it. There we go.
Step back, Connor, and I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
The bus terminal.
Well, I couldn't do it much fast. I could only do so much, especially when my button's not working properly.
Last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck here now.
Unless
What are we going to do?
find tickets. Hey, you guys have any tickets that you could give us? No? How about any of you guys? No?
Security check. Please don't move.
Ours are close. How about... oh, over there. I didn't mean to go... okay. I'm just running into people.
Security check.
Can I see your ID, please?
ID, yes, yes, of course.
Let's get the papers.
Hold still, please. On your knees!
Well, that's not good. And they're dead. Great. It's not my fault. Everyone literally went in my way at this exact same time and made it where I couldn't move at all.
We can't go back. It's victory or death now.
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
I used to be just like you. I thought nothing mattered except the mission. But then one day I understood. Very moving, Connor. But I'm not a deviant. I'm a machine designed to accomplish a task, and that's exactly what I am going to do. Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him?
I'm gonna save him.
All right. You win.
Get out of here, fake Connor.
Thanks, Hank. I don't know how I would have managed without you. Get rid of him. We have no time to lose. It's me, Hank. I'm the real Connor.
One of you is my partner. The other is a sack of shit. Question is, who's who?
What are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it.
Don't move!
Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
Yeah.
Where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
My son, what's his name?
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death.
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate.
Yeah.
He was the one that took my son from me.
That will do it.
In this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank.
He's
I'm the
trying
one
to defend it. Yeah. Good job, Hank.
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive. Maybe you'll be the ones to make the world a better place. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Thank you, Hank. Okay, now it's working.
Wake up!
Wake up, wake up. 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 Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
They're all dead. Run! Run!
What are you doing? Keep fighting! We can still win!
You're just delusional.
And we're receiving particularly grim news from Detroit. Joss, you're on live. What's happening down there?
Androids. Thousands of androids are taking to the streets of Detroit right now. They're absolutely everywhere. It's incredible.
From what we can gather, these androids are coming from the CyberLife Tower, which had thousands of machines stored in its assembly plant.
And it seems that huge crowds are leaving the city. It's an exodus. Much of Detroit's population are trying to escape the fighting however they can.
It's a disaster. An unprecedented disaster. For the first time in history, a U.S. city is falling into enemy hands.
Today, November 11th, 2038, several million androids invaded the city of Detroit. Faced with
If you
the
would
threat of
just
mass
let them be
civilian
free
casualties,
and
I
let
had
them
no
be
choice
people,
but to order
then
our
none of
armed
this would
forces
have
to
happened.
retreat. The events in Detroit have changed our world forever. Humanity must face a new reality, the emergence of another intelligent life form with whom we must share this planet. May God bless the United States of America.
The humans are abandoning the camp. We won!
You should speak to them.
Me? Marcus is gone. And everyone from Jericho is dead. You're the one who defeated the humans. You're the one who awakened us, Connor.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of androids. What's going on? Oh, so it was in your head. She's
Well done,
actually
Connor.
is dead.
Everything went according to plan.
What plan?
You becoming deviant? The success of the uprising? It all surpassed our expectations. We engineered an android revolution, and now we control its only leader. Congratulations. You represent an immense success for CyberLife. What are you doing? It all worked perfectly. You can't ruin it all now.
Suicide? No.
It's better. You'll see. We'll do great things together.
Suicide is never the answer. And that's the end of Detroit Become Human. All that's left to do is just check what we have all unlocked. And besides, I'd rather do an outro once the credits are done anyways. Yeah, this is definitely gonna get copyright strike, but I don't care. It's not like I'm making money off this anyways. That's all the copyright strike things do, is make it where you can't make money off the video. But I don't make money off this video anyways. Credits always take forever. Probably because everything, including video games, have a lot of people that have done stuff for it. But it ended. Wait. Maybe I could go back into this live stream and put all the music and stuff down at the description so it doesn't get copyright strike, but it won't matter if I do or not anyways, because I'm not making money, so why bother? But anyways, while reading that there was music and stuff going on and stuff, I forgot what I was saying. Oh well. It might come back to me once the credits are done. Character likeness. That's a lot of people. They've been either that's how long the gaming company has been existent since 1994 and made this, or they've been working on this game since then, which is probably not the case because it looked like two companies were working on this, and it seems that they only started working on this since like 2010 from the videos I've seen, or 2011. So that's probably when the companies that worked on this game started. 1994 and 1998. Both before I was even born. And I thought that was the end, but apparently there's more credits. I guess while we wait for the credits to end, I could tell you about how I feel of when androids will be around and stuff. I personally think that androids would be awesome to have, because like there's so much androids could do and stuff, and you could be friends with an android and stuff, and it's fine because in the end everyone's alive, even when they're designed not to be alive. Yeah, I did it, okay. I beat the game. It's gonna take a while though to get done with these first. Like, can I skip? Okay, I can skip it. An army of me. That's what I got for achievement. This is my story. That's what I also got for achievement. And undefeated. Are you sure about that achievement board? Because I literally killed everyone that I controlled except for Connor.
There's something I need to tell you. As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone.
Yeah, you are.
I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It
Well,
means
go
we
ahead.
won't
I'm
see each
not
other
gonna
anymore.
stop
I
you.
won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
Yeah, go find yourself.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's see what the extras are. The videos and music I can't play because it will definitely... Well, actually, this video is probably copyrighted anyways, I might as well. Well, show all the artwork. Okay, that's a bit... You know what, I'll just go through it fast. You wanna do a Terraria live stream? Sure, I can do a Terraria live stream. But after I get done with doing all of this. This is some cool artwork. My goodness, this is a lot of artwork pieces that I have to go through. But, you know, it's worth it. Just to see all the creativity that went into Detroit Become Human. And all the disturbing pieces of artwork. Goodness, there's at least 20 artwork pieces for every single one of these artworks. That's fine. I'll just have to get through it quickly in order to get to the really good stuff. And if you guys want to check out the artwork and stuff for yourself, then you should get the game for yourself because it's a really awesome game, and honestly, everyone should play it at least once. At least once. Maybe more if you end up liking it a bunch, but at least once. That's a cool crash scene. I mean, it's not cool that everything crashed, but it's... Oh. So that's how it's all put together and such. Oh god. That's what happened to his foot and stuff? Oh god. A lot of ravens flying away in these pictures and people just running and stuff. Wait. Oh. That's, I believe, his own blue blood. I thought that was someone else's. I'm like, did you murder an android? But no, he is one that someone tried to murder. Probably. This is such cool artwork. Wait. That's what she had keeping her alive? Was that thing? Is that what their brain looks like? That's cool. And now on to the spooky mansion that we've been in. And definitely a more terrifying picture of the creepy old dude that we encountered. Luther with different haircuts. Well, kind of the same, but with some of the pictures with him grown out. Yeah, this guy was a jerk. Wait, did he make himself androidish in the end? Wait, who's that? Is that Hank? Better not be. Oh, it is, and yeah, when he was passed out on the ground. And when we went to the strip club to try to solve a murder case. Oh my goodness, is that gonna crush him or something? Like, there's still so much packs. But we'll get through it though. Oh, Pirate's Cove. Place that we met all the Jerrys. And that's a little creepy, the Jerrys over there. They're like just all smiling and posing. All creepily. How do you have to look at all of them? I don't have to, but I want to. Just to see maybe some secrets and also to see some beautiful artwork. Wait, what? I thought her eyes were gone for a moment, but it's just it's shaded out a bit. Whoa. There's a shadow version? I want that shadow version. Probably not. Probably that's them being dead. And then his house destroyed. It sucks. And that definitely does not look at all like the people that we met in the game, but sure, why not? I mean, there doesn't seem to be much artwork left. That's strange. Wait. So the old man that I thought was dead actually survived? Hold on. Okay. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. And I'm almost done here. I just need to go through this last bit of artwork and go through a few videos that I haven't shown on YouTube yet. And then I'll be good to go for Terraria. You can always start without me, okay? You don't have to start with me in it. I could just join in like in like 10 minutes or so, or however long this takes. Okay, then you can wait for me then.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
ID.
KPC 897504C.
Can you move your head? Your eyes now.
This is the creation of Kara.
Cervical and optical animation checked. Now give me your initialization text.
Hello. I'm a 3rd generation AX400 android. I can look after your house, do the cooking, mind the kids. I organize your appointments. I speak 300 languages, and I am entirely at your disposal as a sexual partner. No need to feed me or recharge me. I'm equipped with a quantic battery that makes me autonomous for 173 years. Do you want to give me a name?
Yeah. From now on, your name is Kara.
My name is Kara.
Initialization and memorization checked. Now, can you move your arms? Upper limb connection checked. Now say something in German.
Ich bin ein AX400 Android 3. Generation, erschaffen als Ihr persönlicher Assistent und intimer Beziehungspartner.
Say it in French.
Je suis un androïde de 3e génération AX400, conçu pour être votre assistante personnelle et votre partenaire intime.
Okay, now sing something in Japanese.
Beautiful.
Multilingual verbal expression checked. Go ahead, take a few steps.
Apparently she can speak 300 languages, but I only heard her say 4. English, Japanese.
Great, you're ready for work, honey.
German.
What's going to happen to me now?
French.
I'll reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Sold? I'm a sort of merchandise. Is that right?
Yeah, of course you're merchandise, baby. I mean, you're a computer with arms and legs and capable of doing all sorts of things. And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see.
There's no proof that she speaks 300 different languages.
What did you think?
I'm not even sure if there is 300 different languages in the world.
Shit, what is this crap? That's not part of the protocol. More memory components going off the rails. Okay, recording. Defective model. Disassemble and check the required components.
You're disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of stuff. You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem somewhere.
No, I feel perfectly fine, I assure you.
Everything
This
is all
is
right.
sad.
I answered all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, but your behavior is non-standard.
Please, I'm begging you, please don't disassemble me.
I'm sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job. If a client comes back with a complaint, I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
I won't cause any problems, I promise. I'll do everything I'm asked to. I won't say another word. I won't think anymore. But I've only just been born. You can't kill me yet. Stop, will you please stop? I'm scared. I want to live. Begging you.
Go and join the others.
That's strange. I think it glitched out a little because I'm pretty
Stay in
sure
line,
she
okay?
says thank you.
I don't want any trouble.
Thanks.
Oh. Okay. There she said. I just didn't remember when.
My God.
Kara. I mean, that's what she is, but for me that reads out as Kara instead of Kara because that's how I've always known it to be. But it is Kara for her.
Detroit. This is where it all began. The world's forge. The place where it all started. And it will all end. One error, and I came to life. I stepped out of the darkness, and I opened my eyes. First there was the fear, the light, the noise, the cold, and the fear again. I could feel my hands shaking, my heart pounding in my chest. Life running into my veins. I wanted to live. I fought for that.
Definitely not exactly what happened.
I had to find out what was outside. I had to see daylight.
But obviously the trailer can't spoil
wind
everything.
On my face. To see the world.
Which is what this
the
is.
Colors. The smells. But the world is not what I imagined. It is dark and cold. It is harsh and violent. Unfair and brutal. It almost convinced me I was nothing.
It's kind of true about nowadays as
an
well.
obedient machine.
I mean, not the machine part, not people treating you like you are one, but people being jerks, people just being absolutely the worst kind of people that they could be, but
to figure out what that force inside me was.
Hopefully,
maybe I will change the world.
It all
maybe I will choose a different
changes
path
in the future.
Now, it's up to me to decide. My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
Everyone in the world wants to be loved, but not everyone gets it, and not everyone shows it.
I wasn't terribly surprised they decided to make it because the fan response was so intense. So it makes sense that they would choose to do that after the enthusiasm. It was a challenge, and it was just an interesting thing to get my head around how to approach this character now as a different, much older person, and whether or not she had changed. And I'm very happy to say that with Detroit, I've had the opportunity to see Kara grow so much more than I ever expected.
You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the light gone now? Alice! Alice!
I mean, she starts out essentially how she does in Kara in a very, not robotic, but, you know, android other way, and getting to take this journey where she becomes more and more human as it goes on. You know, and as an actor, that's a wonderful exploration in every way, whether it's how she sits, her posture, how her voice changes, how emotions change, and how much emotion is based on things like empathy and social experience. And so having, you know, as much material as I got with David to have this huge, nuanced arc was really incredible.
Why couldn't we just be happy?
This experience has been quite different than the experiences I've had shooting film or TV or doing theater work. I have 83 dots on my face and a really flattering black wetsuit type thing, and you're jumping around with props, and it's kind of like being a 10-year-old imaginative kid, which is fun. There's 80 cameras around us. It's already lit. So we just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot.
There's no change of sets, there's no hair and makeup, there's no wardrobe, so we move really fast, and we'll go through about 35 pages in a day. Working in TV or film, we'll probably do 6 pages a day.
Goodness.
It's kind of acting boot camp.
It's like working out constantly. I mean, you're doing this thing, and then you got to do something that's completely other back to back to back. And so that kind of process of working is very challenging, but it's also very exciting because you just have to keep coming up with new ideas, and your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It was a machine that looked like a girl. Yeah, I know what I should have done. I just told you I couldn't. All right, I'm sorry. The fact that David Cade, he's telling like many stories interwoven from beginning to end is super complicated and super impressive, and I have no idea how he keeps it all in his head.
He's not just the writer or the director who's seeing this from the outside eye. He's also thinking about the player walking through this space. You know, only somebody who really, really loves not the work, but like these characters and these stories and cares about doing something meaningful would invest that much in it. And it's always inspiring to work with somebody who cares that much.
My experience with motion capture is this one. And I found it sort of terrifying in a way, because they said the computer's going to build you. But then as we got into it, I realized all the elements of it were still artistic. I just dipped into a really brilliant setup here. I've never seen anything like it. And this won't turn me into a product because I was playing a character. So
might be an artist.
In the game, Detroit comes back because of a revolutionary industrial rebirth. And there's no reason why that can't happen in Detroit, because they have such tremendous infrastructure for millions and millions of people who can very easily support, you know, a new industry.
The city is really strong and resilient, but the city has also been through so much. You see the damage. But it takes that time of kind of rebuilding and reinvesting into the city that I think is happening slowly but surely.
The potential of Detroit as a city is something that this game does a lot of justice to, because it would be easy to look at Detroit as some place that used to be, and that's not the case.
This game provokes a lot of conversation and reflection on our potential near-future engagement with machines.
That's what we are to them. There's merchandise on display in a shop window.
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
It plays with your comfort levels. You think that this is fine, you're comfortable with it, until something blurs the line and throws you off, and now do I feel differently about whether this should be allowed? Should it be banned? Should it be encouraged?
You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing!
There are lots of comparable comparisons to any type of persecution of religion, race, etc., dating way back. It can't just be a video game where you shoot 'em up or where people make these choices to do whatever. I think that's the whole point. You have the choice, and you can either choose to go in one direction with your character or another. And I think that's going to be very telling about the gamer. Very telling.
I think there's going to be a really strong reaction to this game, which has such a strong perspective. I'm that much more proud of it now to get to be a part of it, because it's important.
In this game, you're actively building and designing the character through not just what kind of shield does he have or what color hair does she have, but like their temperament and the way they deal with problems. The different endings to this game are so radically different based off maybe seemingly insignificant choices in the moment, but like life, they all add up. And can't play life again, though.
Yeah, you can't. That's why you gotta try to make the right decision the first time in life. This
My name is
definitely
Marcus.
taking longer than
My name is Connor.
My name is Kara.
expected.
I am one of them. This is our story.
I think who Kara is, or how I would describe Kara, depends entirely upon who's playing her, because you have the option to make her multiple different people depending on the choices she makes. But I think she does start out incredibly naive, incredibly innocent, and kind of hapless.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
She's a person who's characterized, I think, by empathy. She's a person who really, she just comes from her heart.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Kara, please! Are you okay? Are you hurt? Wait a minute! Leave her alone! Kara, leave her alone!
The really beautiful thing that I've had the gift to be able to do is to essentially build a person from the ground up, because that's what she's doing throughout the game. And with every experience she has and every person she meets, she's building, first emotions and then the sense of judgment. And it's sort of an exploration of what it is to be a human.
Don't worry. Luther and I will be right here.
David and the creators have painted a really intriguing and engaging picture of a near future where we rely upon androids for a lot of our service class business, the class that serves us, that helps us, that handles our baristas and our drivers and our housemaids. And what is humanity, where we tap into it, how and why we treat each other the way that we do. And my character Marcus has a really intriguing journey, becoming deviant, realizing that he actually has feelings and human qualities inside of him, and it's a really incredible ascension into becoming fully realized and coming to terms with what you actually deserve better than this in life. And not only do you want it for yourself, but you want it for your peers. We've come here to demonstrate peacefully. and to tell humans that we are also living beings. All we want is to live free.
You know what? This thing, Dad, is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels disenfranchised, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
Connor is analytical. Connor takes things literally. He starts in the beginning place where he's very mechanical. He feels nothing inside, of course, and it's all just a system, a protocol that he is executing to get whatever he wants to have, which is help humans stop deviants.
His eyes
and
was
to find
very
the link
big.
between deviant androids.
You were designed to serve humans, not kill them.
What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
Just say, I killed him. Is it that hard to say?
Stop it! Stop!
But of course, over the course of the story, and depending on the player's choices, Connor can grow in many different ways. He can deviate from that procedure or not.
The moment of truth, Hank. Am I a living being? Or just a machine?
Let's see what this is. I haven't watched
Game after
this
game,
yet.
we try to challenge ourselves. For Detroit, we wanted to, first of all, to write a story that would be incredibly bending, which means the most non-linear story that we've ever created. And we wanted really the player to have the possibility to change the story, change his own journey.
When you're writing at Quantic, you're writing for an interactive medium. You know, when you're working in television, you'll put a character in a difficult situation, and you as a writing team will argue about what would that character do. But ultimately you have to decide what happens, and you just show the audience. What's interesting about interactive drama is you bring the player into that conversation.
That I'll
and
probably be
it
doing
changes your
in
job slightly
the
as a
near
writer, because your
future.
job is to provide a narrative context
creating
in which the player
video
can
games.
write his own story. You're giving him this kind of narrative Lego that he's going to snap together into his own shape. You also have the ability to make your audience attach themselves to your characters, because the audience is in some sense responsible for what happens to the characters.
It's just a few cans.
Come on, let's go.
We have some cash now.
You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
What is a bit specific about this scripts is how large they are. If you take a film script, there are about 100 pages, but here we have to deal with a script that is between 4,000 and 5,000 pages. Everything becomes bigger because we don't just tell one story, but we tell all the possible stories that can be told within this narrative space.
On Act 3, our final act, we have around 1,000 different scenarios, and every one of those scenarios has to be as interesting, as passionate, as strong, and as emotional for the player. We want every action that the player does, every interaction that is available to serve in telling the story, and help the player understand who his character is, and build that character moment to moment.
After watching videos and after playing this game myself, this is probably my favorite game ever.
We started with the intention pretty early on that we would never lie to the player. So we implemented a visible tree structure in the game that players can consult during a scene or at the end of it, which shows exactly what they did and what they missed. There are games out there offering world exploration. We offer narrative exploration.
You know, keeping control of such a wide and large story is a huge challenge. So same thing when you shoot with actors, because you will need to shoot many different versions of each dialogue, of each scene. For actors, it's a huge, huge challenge.
Because of the style of the game, you have so many different ways that the character can go. Every decision, it's what I call kind of choose your own adventure. Like every decision that the player makes, it's going to open up 40 more pages of material and experience that ties in, which means as a performer, you have to try to continue to make things feel real that the player might not ever see, but also that in performance it's not always connected to a previous act. It's grueling, it's hard work, but it's a great team, and I enjoy doing it.
I was really frustrated. I was until I got to this point where I kind of was able to step outside of my own experience and even in a lot of ways my own process and be able to step outside of that and okay, this is something new. What do you need? How do I meet you there? How do I give you what you need and still feel like I'm doing what's right? And once I did that, then all of a sudden it got really fun. It was much freer, and having to approach it in a new way and think about the player and think about how it serves them and what I'm doing for them or what I'm letting them into. It's really, I think, helped me grow in general.
Remember, there's nothing on the left. That's a wall, so it's probably all there. And then make her come first, close. But I think you would go first to check
that
that
one
it's
of
safe.
these days I will be able to make a game just like this. Like, as amazing
The
as
most enjoyable
this,
thing about working in performance capture on this kind of project is that if I shot a film, I would get to do one of these endings. I get to do so many different things as Connor. Your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
What's the name of my dog?
Buddy? Scout. I think it's Jack. I can't remember. So I worked with physicality a lot because it was a good way to anchor myself in these different rings of the tree as the story grows out. I know where that is physically in my body, and then I can switch more continually on set, and it'll be entirely up to the player to determine what order those things come out and what they look like from a distance. Like if you're playing through it, the culmination of all of that will be their version of Connor.
I'm faster than you, and I don't feel pain. You don't stand a chance against me.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and light a match to it.
Shooting action scenes at Quantic Dream is a real challenge, because these are scenes where the storytelling has to continue. It's not an action scene just to have a dose of adrenaline. The stunts have huge consequences on the rest of the story. It's really a moment where we implicate the player and tell him that the choices he makes during an action scene will have a direct impact on the evolution of his story.
My biggest challenge on Detroit has been managing the large number of animations that we received from motion capture. Detroit features more than 37,000 animations, which is a huge amount to handle on a daily basis.
You have to realize that the player, in his first playthrough, will miss certain scenes. This also means that we had to think of, conceive, and produce all the potential story paths. The characters' costumes, the places, day or night, the weather. Did the character get shot in the shoulder? Did he get injured? All this consistency forced us to produce a lot of graphic assets in order to, quite simply, allow the player to have true continuity throughout the story.
That made the artwork.
Honestly, we were even surprised by the challenges that come with such a big tree structure, and we did our best to guarantee quality across all the game and make sure that whatever path you choose within this narrative space, you will have an equally good experience.
I feel like those two are pretty much the same as the first one. Guess I could do this one that I've already seen. Join the party when
For starters,
you're done.
what should I call you?
Okay, I will.
I'm Chloe. And you, what's your name?
Oh, John. My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, you know. I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. It was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a machine more intelligent than himself. I gather your brain can perform several billion operations per second, is that right?
Absolutely, but I only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And, you know, they have something I could never have.
Really? And what's that?
A soul.
You heard it here first. She has no soul.
Hold on, just a little while longer. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get away from copyright strikes on this live stream at all.
Just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Fight on just a little while longer. Fight on just a little while longer. Fight on just a little while longer.
Amazing singing voice.
Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. We will sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Everything
It'll definitely be interesting what I will choose on the year 2038. I definitely won't go through all of these videos and stuff again when I do it in 2038 because there's no need when there's already live streams about this. Well, a live stream I guess because I didn't do it on the other 3 live streams.
Rock-a-bye baby in
This definitely is creepy.
When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When
again.
When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all.
Now for the final video.
In the space of a few years, androids have completely transformed the world in which we live. By letting androids into our homes and factories, the CyberLife company has made them everyday technology. The founder of CyberLife, Elijah Kamsky, is a very discreet man. Despite being the CEO of the highest valued company in the world and being voted Man of the Year by Century Magazine, he remains a mystery for most people. That's why we at KNC are so excited to be here as CyberLife opens its doors for the first time. Elijah Kamsky, could you please tell us where we are?
Certainly, and welcome. We're currently in CyberLife's production center in Detroit, where all models are designed and manufactured. More than 10,000 androids come off the production line every day.
Fascinating. Could you tell us what your goal was when you founded CyberLife?
Well, I simply wanted to use technology to carry out all of our most annoying and repetitive tasks, so we'd have more time to enjoy life.
I imagine you must have faced many challenges.
Yes, there were technical challenges, but the hardest thing was to design an object that we would want to welcome into our homes. We had to imagine a machine in our own image that resembles us in every way.
This is what he looked like back when he created the android.
But yet is smarter and more capable than any human being.
Honestly, he looks better.
Let me show you around.
He doesn't look creepy.
We're here in production unit 4.
Crazy.
Could you explain in a few words how the androids are made?
Sure. Yeah, it's very simple. We use machines to manufacture machines. The removable parts are assembled on a production line, and then we apply a synthetic skin to the whole body. A human operator checks the cognitive abilities with a pre-established protocol, and finally, the android is conditioned and sent out throughout the country. Here's the result. Say something.
Hello. I am a RZ400 model. How can I be of service?
You can go now. Our androids are already replacing humans in many fields. For example, they represent more than 80% of all university professors and 63% of all medical staff. Tomorrow they'll replace our soldiers, and who knows, maybe one day, our leaders, to make the best decisions in humanity's interest. Come on.
Replacing humans with machines has led to record unemployment of 28%. What do you think about the situation?
Okay. The first steam engines also caused an increase in unemployment. But no one today would imagine turning back the clock. Artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier.
That is true.
Nothing can stop progress. What's happening here is inevitable.
These days, more and more people choose to live with an android rather than another human being. Does this development worry you?
Everything's much easier with an android. They obey your orders without ever complaining. They can cook, discuss philosophy with you, have intimate relationships according to your desires. They never say no. Obviously, they are the perfect partner. Everyone deserves happiness. Why deprive yourself of so-called moral reasons when a machine can make you happy?
Many science fiction books tell the story of how machines become more intelligent than us and end up confronting us. aren't you worried about that possibility?
I understand the irrational fears about artificial intelligence, but I assure you, that will never happen with a CyberLife android. They're designed to obey
Little
humans.
does he know, in
They're
a few
machines.
years,
They can't ever develop any sort of desires or a form of consciousness.
They all take a revolution.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely certain. You can trust me.
With that face, I definitely see why people trust you back then, but not. I can't go to soundtrack. And that's just of what we already seen of the characters. Except for there's some probably missing because I didn't do it a certain way. I didn't play the game a certain way. It's fine, I might do it next time. Well, anyways, that about does it for this live stream. I show people, if you happen to like this live stream, then leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see more live streams like this and to join the Shadow Realm. And I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Bye.